Random House Audio presents Legends 2, New Short Novels by the Masters of Modern Fantasy, Volume 4, edited by Robert Silverberg. The Realm of the Elderlings, Homecoming by Robin Hobb, read for you by Katherine Kellgren. The Rift War, The Messenger by Raymond E. Feist, read for you by Richard Davidson.
Realm of the Elderlings by Robin Hobb. The first Robin Hobb trilogy, the Farseer trilogy, took place in the Six Duchies. It is the tale of Fitzchivalry Farseer. The discovery that this bastard son exists is enough to topple Prince Chivalry's ambition for the throne. He abdicates, ceding the title of heir to the throne to his younger brother Verity, and abandoning the child to the care of the stablemaster Burrick. The youngest prince, Regal, has ambitions of his own, and wishes to do away with the bastard. But old King Shrewd sees the value of taking the lad and training him as an assassin. For a bastard can be sent into dangers where a true-born son could not be risked, and may be given tasks that would soil an heir's hands. And so Fitzchivalry is trained in the secret arts of being a royal assassin. He shows a predilection for the wit, a beast magic much despised in the Six Duchies. This secret vice in the young assassin is tolerated, for a partnership with an animal may be a useful trait in an assassin. When it is discovered that he may possess the hereditary magic of the Farseers, the skill, he becomes both the king's weapon and an obstacle to Prince Regal's ambitions for the throne. At a time when the rivalry for the throne is intense, and the Out-Islanders and their red ship raiders are bringing war to the Six Duchies, Fitzchivalry discovers that the fate of the kingdom may very well rest on the actions of a young bastard and the king's fool. Armed with little more than loyalty and his sporadic talent for the old magic, Fitz follows the fading trail of King Verity, who has traveled beyond the mountain kingdom and into the realm of the legendary Elderlings, in what may be a vain hope to renew an old alliance. The Liveship Traders trilogy takes place in Jamalia, Bingtown, and the Pirate Isles on the coast far to the south of the Six Duchies. The war in the north has interrupted the trade that is the lifeblood of Bingtown, and the Liveship Traders have fallen on hard times despite their magic sentient ships. At one time, possession of a live ship, constructed of magical wizard wood, guaranteed a trader's family prosperity. Only a live ship can brave the dangers of the Rainwild River and trade with the legendary Rainwild traders and their mysterious magical goods, plundered from the enigmatic Elderling ruins. Althea Vestrit expects her families to adhere to tradition and pass the family live ship on to her when it quickens at the death of her father. Instead, the Vivacia goes to her sister Kafria and her scheming Chalcedean husband, Kyle. The proud live ship becomes a transport vessel for the despised but highly profitable slave trade. Althea, cast out on her own, resolves to make her own way in the world and somehow regain control of her family's living ship. Her old shipmate, Brashin Trell, the mysterious woodcarver Amber, and the Paragon, the notorious mad live ship, are the only allies she can rally to her cause. Pirates, a slave rebellion, migrating sea serpents, and a newly hatched dragon are but a few of the obstacles she must face on her way to discovering that live ships are not, perhaps, what they seem to be, and may have dreams of their own to follow. The Tawny Man trilogy, a work still in progress at this writing, picks up the tale of Fitz and the Fool some 15 years after the Red Ship Wars. Queen Ketrican is determined to secure her son's throne by arranging a marriage between Prince Dutiful and Eliana, the daughter of their old enemies in the Out-Islands. But the 6 duchies themselves are restless. The witted are weary of persecution, and may choose to topple the throne of the Farseers by revealing that young Prince Dutiful carries an old taint in his blood. The Narcheska Eliana sets a high price on her hand. Dutiful must present her with the head of Icefire, the legendary dragon of Aslevgil Island. Meanwhile, to the south, the Bingtown traders continue to wage war against the Chalcedeans and seek to enlist the 6 duchies into the effort to obliterate Chalced. Bingtown's temperamental ally, the dragon Tintaglia, has her own reasons for supporting them in this, reasons that may lead not only to the restoration of the race of dragons, but also to the return of elderling magic to the cursed shores. Homecoming. Day the 7th of the Fish Moon, year the 14th of the reign of the most noble and magnificent satrap Asclepius. Confiscated from me this day, without cause or justice, were 5 crates and 3 trunks. This occurred during the loading of the ship Venture, setting forth upon satrap Asclepius's noble adventure to colonize the cursed shores. Contents of the crates are as follows: 1 block fine white marble, of a size suitable for a bust. 2 blocks Arthian jade, sizes suitable for busts. 1 large fine soapstone, as tall as a man and as wide as a man. 7 large copper ingots of excellent quality. 3 silver ingots of acceptable quality, and 3 kegs of wax. 1 crate contained scales, tools for the working of metal and stone, and measuring equipment. Contents of trunks are as follows: 2 silk gowns, 1 blue, 1 pink, tailored by seamstress Wista, and bearing her mark. A dress length of mealcloth, green. 2 shawls, 1 white wool, 1 blue linen. Several pairs hose, in winter and summer weights. 3 pairs of slippers, 1 silk and worked with rosebuds. 7 petticoats, 3 silk, 1 linen, and 3 wool. 1 bodice frame, of light bone and silk. 3 volumes of poetry, written in my own hand. A miniature by Sowiji, of myself, Lady Carillion Carrick, née Walgen, commissioned by my mother, Lady Arston Walgen, on the occasion of my 14th birthday. Also included were clothing and bedding for a baby, a girl of 4 years, and 2 boys of 6 and 10 years, including both winter and summer garb for formal occasions. I record this confiscation so that the thieves can be brought to justice upon my return to Jamalia City. The theft was in this manner. As our ship was being loaded for departure, cargo belonging to various nobles aboard the vessels was detained upon the docks. Captain Triops informed us that our possessions would be held, indefinitely, in the satrap's custody. I do not trust the man, for he shows neither my husband nor myself proper deference. So I make this record, and when I return this coming spring to Jamalia City, my father, Lord Cryon Walgen, will bring my complaint before the satrap's court of justice, as my husband seems little inclined to do so. This do I swear. Lady Carillion Walgen Carrick. Day the 10th of the Fish Moon, year the 14th of the reign of the most noble and magnificent satrap Asclepius. Conditions aboard the ship are intolerable. Once more I take pen to my journal to record the hardship and injustice, to preserve a record, so that those responsible may be punished. Although I am nobly born, of the house of Walgen, and although my lord husband is not only...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?